When a cat fails, it will often play with objects to pretend it didn't happen. When a cat fails, it will often dance to pretend. This is What's Michael. Makoto Kobayashi was born on May 13th, 1958 in Niigata, Japan. A lot of his earliest works are a mystery, but in 1978, one of his earliest manga he made was 1-2 no Sanshiro. While he was finishing that, in 1982 or 1983, he started a manga entitled How to Draw Manga, which seems to be about the life of this fictional manga artist. Kobayashi's editor saw in How to Draw Manga this cute cat that he liked and asked him to make a manga with that, as he believed it could be a hit. He got what he wanted, and in early 1984, What's Michael started publication in the magazine Morning. It became a hit and lasted from 1984 to 1989 and released into 8 volumes, with a special 9th volume made in color that released later in 2001. The manga would go on to be translated into various languages, with an English release first being published in 2 books by Eclipse International and Studio Proteus Productions in the US and Canada in 1990. And later by Dark Horse Comics alongside Studio Proteus in their then new manga magazine Super Manga Blast in the year 2000, which would later get released into 11 volumes, though it does not contain every chapter in the original release, as it is censored in parts and cuts out more risque chapters. It's a fun, gag-filled manga made up of short chapters, usually 6 pages long, that are mostly not interconnected. It can be thought of being similar to Looney Tunes cartoons, where the main character can be put into any situation, whether it takes place in a reality like our own or an alternate reality where humans are replaced with anthropomorphic animals placed in everyday human situations, usually utilizing the animals' traits to hilarious results. There's Yakuza, wrestling, a Godzilla parody, and even a parody of The Fugitive. There are also more down-to-earth segments featuring everyday cat stuff, with the humor deriving from the situations Michael finds himself in. Eventually, Michael began appearing in merchandise, TV shows such as Monday Dramaland, and video games, one for the Famicom about learning English, and another for the NEC PC-88 that was an adventure game. And he also got 2 OVAs, the first releasing in 1985, and the second in 1988, along with an anime series earlier that year that lasted 45 episodes, which the series would go on to be dubbed into Chinese in both traditional and in Cantonese, and Italian, with the Italian dub having its own unique OP.
絕不粗暴，更添風度。遙遙長路，鬥志更高，活力踏闊步，哼着歡欣嘅樂譜。絕不驕傲，笑貌真好。重重難事也會劈開，活力覓我路。Michael 做得到。
The OVAs would be released on VHS and Laserdisc, while the TV series would only get a VHS release in Japan and a mini-disc release for the Cantonese dub. According to my extensive research, none of these anime ever got any sort of release on DVD or Blu-ray, and only the two OVAs ever got English subtitles, which were made by fans. To this day, though, What's Michael appears to have a small cult following across the world, as there are at least a few videos talking about parts of the franchise, and the Dark Horse manga English translation got a re-release into 2 physical book collections in 2020 and 2021, respectively. And there's still occasionally merch or like little things relating to What's Michael appear here and there, like emotes on the Line app, or like tote bags. Michael was actually named after Michael Jackson and was modeled after one of Kobayashi's cats, a cat owned by Kobayashi, whom he named Hogan Kobayashi. And here's a quote in What's Michael Fat Cat Collection Volume 1 from Mr. Makoto Kobayashi. Hogan here is the cat who became the model for Michael. Back when we got him, nobody wanted American Shorthairs, and he had been languishing in a pet shop for 7 whole months. And that was just the beginning. Since moving in with us, he's put up with 4 moves, had his tail run over by a car, and fought kidney stones. Maybe it's that hard life or something, but Hogan has something you don't often find in a cat. He's got true grit. One night though, just one random night, Hogan ran away from home. I don't know where he went that night, or what he did, heedless of our frantic search for him, but I have a feeling he just wanted to be alone. So be it. Live long, Hogan. Please. Makoto Kobayashi. Thank you for watching the video. I'm currently working with someone to translate the What's Michael manga, as some chapters were bunch of chapters were left out of the Dark Horse release. So you could look forward to that. I don't think I can say where you can find it, but like I'm sure maybe if you look it up, you'll be able to find it. And yeah. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.